All right, welcome back to Montreal. Game two of the Battle of the Globe features your Minnesota Blades 2015 squad in white against the Alberta crew in black. Blades coming off a tough battle against the BC Vipers team earlier this morning. Closer than the 6-2 score would tell you. And they've played Vancouver many times very tightly over the years. I don't think they've lost to the Vipers or someone like Vancouver before. So, be back at it here against Alberta, who, who actually are coming off an overtime loss against Toronto Bulldogs, who many suggest have reloaded since their brick appearance a year ago. So we'll see what today brings. Be ready to drop the puck in 1 minute and 40 seconds. And back with you in just a moment. If you watched the first game, you might have seen a little less puck luck than you like to see in a first tournament game, but sometimes you got to make your own luck. So we'll see if they can do that here in game two. Again, it's a cool play to start. See how they do the first 3 days of the tournament, and then Saturday's seating or Sunday's seating is set up by the 6 games prior. So Blades down one, but plenty of hockey to be played. Getting their last shots in and look ready to go here. Blades here. Blades dads enjoying cold beverage before the game. Blades moms, obviously plenty watching from home. So let's go Blades. We'll see you in 7 seconds for the start of game two. Battle of the Globe. All right, here we go. Again, Blades in the white sweaters. Alberta, black jerseys. Jensen Auger and Port across the front. Johnson and Kennedy, your D-men. Johnson to Kennedy right off the bat. Back to Johnson. Right up for Jensen. He touched it up. We're in the zone. OJ there. Ork stepped in by Jackson. Yep. Swung around. Jensen there fighting for it. They break out by the Crew. Comes back the other way trying to set things up. OJ on the back check takes it away. Brock sends it up the boards for Cooper. Crew swipe at it. It goes up against the boards. Picked off there by the Crew. Here we go. Jensen should break this up. Freddie on the run. Freddie through the blue line. Over to Ort. Ort wound up for it. Flying on is Bodie Bryant. Bryant trying to pull it loose from the corner. Knocked away out front. Picked up by Ort. Ort nearly pulled one loose. Carey there banks it off the boards. Gadbury there to collect it. Gadbury kicks it up to Bryant. Bryant maneuvers. He's got Jensen out front. This is a Minnetonka connection. Oh, he fires it home. Short side. Would not go. Good thought. Bodie tried to catch him sleeping. This would be Bryant. This is Sauer working with Bryant and Pitco. Bryant trying to collect it. He collects it now. Forces it to Sauer. No. Knocked away. Here comes Bryant. Bodie leading the charge. Knocked away. Picked up by Pitco. Pitco on his backhand. Trying to feed it down low to Sauer. It gets to Sauer. Now, I was trying to find Bryant. It does. Bryant skies it. Good pressure by the Blades so far. They're trying to outlet it. Falling Crew player prevents the fast break. Pitco gets a piece of it, chips it up. This is Sauer with the look. Sauer tried to turn on it. Bryant got away from him. This is Borgstad pressing it. And now Kennedy has it. Kennedy will control it. Takes a little bit of contact at the blue line. Will use his D partner, James Peterson. Peterson tied up a bit. Instead, Kennedy will circle, say Julian Lippert. Jans outlet pass through center ice. Borgstad presses it in. This is O'Leary there first. Griff trying to get to it, lifts it. Bouncing puck picked up by the Crew. Intercepted by James. Peterson's got it. He's got some room. Jimmy, shot, glove. Got an offensive faceoff. Good shot by Peterson. Briggs on the draw. One by O'Leary. Briggs to O'Leary. O'Leary from Kennedy. Over to Peterson. Peterson with a look through traffic. Just wide. O'Leary made his turn. Gets it back. Griff fed out front and sits there for a moment. It was on Jansen's stick perhaps for a moment. The Blades trying to control the puck. O'Leary will collect it. Very calm with it. O'Leary blasts it home. Oh, it sits there. The rebound was there. It's Jans on the rebound. Paxton Jans with the goal. As O'Leary had blasted it, was not handled cleanly by Alberta's goalie. And Jans with the quick wrists. Put it right behind him. So 1-0. Blades draw first blood. Thanks to Paxton Jans. Griff O'Leary. Ort. Jensen working. Ort with the puck. Coop leaves it for OJ. Brock. Strong kid. Working at it. Jensen trying to pull it loose. This is Jensen. Couple of angles there. Johnson from the blue line. Johnson fires through traffic. Oh, that nearly found its way through. Okay. No danger as JP Carey races back for it. Behind the back of Ogier. Johnson poked it away for a moment. He's working at it. Same team. Johnson will race in. Here comes Vinny. Vinny fires into a shin pad. Picked up. A rebound was Jensen. Deflected over the head of the goaltender. This is Johnson again. He was in perhaps before the puck was. So now Cody Bryant will take the ice with Lex Sauer, John Pitko, Peterson, and Gadbury. You'll get a good look at Bryant on the draw. Bryant to Pitko. Pitko back for Peterson to Sauer. Lex. Bryant took a shot there. That's interesting. Letting him play a bit. This should be Cadbury's puck. Dash Gadbury. Races across the blue line. Gadbury deflects into the corner. Pitko slings it around. Pitko faces. It goes all the way back. This will be Peterson's puck as it sits on its edge in front of Sejun Lipper. Peterson shovels it up the glass, out of the zone. Pitko and Cody Bryant. Pitko, oh, come on. He's got to look. That was a 2-on-1. It's in the zone. They can move it here if they can get it to Jans. Jans with Sauer, who stayed on. Sauer will look to center it up. No. Back for Kennedy. Jackson trying to find O'Leary. Instead gets to James. Griff with no one on him, but jumped over his stick. Kennedy. Good play. It's an offsides there. I don't know why. It wasn't called. All right, Kennedy carry. Carry up for Jams. Ooh, okay. So he catched it up. Kennedy. Sorry, that's Griff against the boards. Borgstad trying to pull it loose. Riggs looking for an option to show out front. It's O'Leary, Borg. Carey. Flicked out to Carey near the blue line down to the corner. Good position there by Borgstad, who stepped in front of the player. Carey hold. Dan serving the option. Came all the way across for O'Leary. O'Leary leaves it for Jackson. Cross ice. Here comes Carey. Oh, tough handle. Low shot. Way to make something out of it. That was a real good setup. Carey with some time to think about it on the opposite side with the puck. Hard to gather. Good step in there by O'Leary. Another one tipped across. Chance here for Carey. Carey fires low. Tip drill. Jans has it. Jans thought about the wrap. Out front, it's loose. Quick whistle. Real quick whistle. We'll keep playing. OJ Jensen, it worked. Peterson, Johnson, good pressure from the blade. And that last shift almost paid some dividends, but keep working. Taken away easily by OJ. Rock. Jensen with tons of pressure. Blades look sharp. Initial look of this announcer. They've been pretty relentless in the pressure in the offensive zone. And really not letting the crew get out, which is pretty cool. All right, Peterson knocked it down at the blue line. Wow. Seemed like the wind would have knocked him down there. OJ will sit. They'll call it a trip. An opportune time to fall. But we're on the kill. Minute and a half now for Bryant. And Sauer up front. Kennedy and Gadbury. It's out to the point. Crossed out. Top of the zone. The crew controls it over. Down low. Kennedy steps in and takes it away. Jackson, was about to fire at the distance, but lost the handle. Sauer gives chase. Now stepped up is Bryant. Traffic, no problem for Sejun Lippert. As Sejun easily gathers that one. So, Kerry, Johnson, Pitko, and Griff try and kill another minute. Out to the point. Pitko will check him. O'Leary checks him. Behind the net. Pitko knocks it away from him. John shifts it over to Griff. Griff in the zone. Pitko out center. Pulls it into the corner. He'll center it up. No, he'll feed Griff. Griff will swing it. Johnson down low. And gloved up. We'll get an offensive zone face-off. Which you like to see when you're on the kill. They'll give Griff another bite at it. Gary Johnson behind him. Pitko set to his left. Now, James. Picked off by Carey, who is sitting there like a free safety. Poked up by Johnson. Good poke check by him. And Carey takes it and will keep it out of the zone. Jans against the boards into O'Leary. O'Leary takes it right back out. He'll control the puck with 10 seconds remaining on the kill. Drives into the zone, swings it around behind the Crew's tendon. This is Jan. OJ is free. Fresh legs from Boardstead. See if we can turn this into our offensive possession here. There. Okay. O'Leary. Crossed out to Jans. Jans, what a pass. Short space. Boardstead out front. Didn't have time to put much on it, but got a good backhand on it all the same. 5:02 here in the first. 1-0 lead for the Blades. But again, they've had a lot of pressure. Would like to break through with OJ. Up front, we set up with Peterson and Gadbury. This is their set play. Gadbury trying to feed Jensen. Freddie working in the corner. OJ checks him. Okay. It's just Gadbury back. Gadbury all over him. Sejun Lippert involved in a conflagration to the side of the net, but he's up and just fine. I'll have to watch out. And again, I'm not sure exactly how the contact happened, but it was incidental, seemingly. Gadbury with the puck. Meanwhile, OJ trying to break in. To the corner. Watch behind you. Canceled out by Ort. Nice play by Ort as Peterson races in. Jimmy makes a move. He's got the puck. Peterson feeds OJ. OJ swings across for Gadbury. Ready upended. Slide tackle. Takeaway here. OJ trying to feather it on through to Jensen. Take off and out. Quick whistle, 3:24. We'll get an offensive zone face-off for Sauer, Bryant, and Pitco. JP Carey, Jackson Kennedy will defend. Pitco behind Bryant for a moment. Steps into it, trying to pull it loose. Carey steps in front of the defender. He's going to backhand it here. Watch this. Ooh, almost. This is Bryant maneuvering. Speed Sauer. Sauer backdoor to Pitco. Knocked away at the last moment. Breaks and fed across for Kennedy. Kennedy back down low. This is Bodie Bryant will make a turn. Bodie trying to carry it. Catches up to it. But the crew take it away and feed down. Carey with his long stick nullifies him. There's no call there. That's just good defense. Kennedy racing. Jackson fires. Thought he had a good look. He might have. Pitco breaks it up. Keeps the possession in the offensive zone. Taken away. O'Leary fires. Thought he had him leaning. Instead, Kennedy will have to chase it. Jackson controls it to Carey. Carey presses it up. O'Leary tied up at the blue line. Yep. Into Borgstad. Jans, good maneuver. He's got it back. Packs for Borgstad. One more for O'Leary. Good shot by Jans. Minute 44. Minute 54 in the first. Borgstad, Jans, O'Leary, Cadbury, Johnson. Finney with the puck. Peru trying to break 3-on-2 here. They were way off sides. They're lined in their own zone. They do. Cadbury plays him wide. They circle around Levert. This is Borgstad and Jans. Borgstad to Jans. Jans trying to get back to Borgstad. They did that to great effect in the last game. Out front. Turnaround shot. Just wide. Rebound. Too easy. Griffin O'Leary with the goal. Had a whole lot of open net to look at. Griff doesn't miss those ones. 2-0. Blades. This is Cooper. Ort fires off the side of the net. Or post, maybe. Auger breaks. Good. Brock tried to mohawk his way to an open pass. Racing over is Peterson to check it. Good work by Jimmy. Jensen with the puck. Freddie. Almost. Here you go. Jimmy. Chipped up into the corner. First there's Ort. Jensen. Auger. Out of the zone. Kennedy to Peterson. Be careful here. Good. Offside. Is it work? Trying to time up Jensen here at the blue line. Gary trying to drive the puck through center ice. That'll do it through one. Blades 2. Crew, nothing. Second period action here from Montreal. Blades up 2 on the Crew. Bodie Bryant on the draw. It's stuck on the dot. Pitko knocked it away. The Crew trying to break in, knocked away by Johnson. Johnson and Ort collide. All good. Ah, darn it. Pitko gets upended. Front of the net. Took a hard check. Johnson up slow. And we'll have to skate off. He's grabbing at his belly. Bodie Bryant with the puck. Bodie beats one. Bryant through center ice in the zone. Bryant. Ort collects it. Pitko stepped in front of it. Chipped out. Ort lost the skate at the wrong time. Lippert shuts him down. Nice. Sejun was way out of the net. And he came out to meet him. This is a chance the other way. 3-on-2 break. Picked up by Jans. Jans with the clean look. Jans. Joe arguing that Pack's taken down there. They'll talk about it briefly. And the goal will be reset on the moorings. Get an offensive zone face-off, all the same. Borgstead there first. Briggs for Griff. Griff carried to Jans. Jans. Quick hands. Trying to make his way in front of the net. Instead, the Crew collect it. Go cross ice. Through traffic. Tough screen on Lippert. But no harm done there. Knocked away. Nice stick by Peterson. Checked by Borgstead. Borgstead being all kinds of trouble for the Crew. Nearly picked that one off. Jans there. Banks it off. Nice poke check by Gadbury. Leaves it for Jans up to O'Leary. O'Leary races right by him. Griffin in the net. O'Leary from Jans. Sauer, OJ, Jensen. Fed to Jensen. Played aside. Good to see Vinny up. Looking okay. Does not yet seem to be bothered, or not seem to be bothered from here. OJ looks fast. Here comes OJ with Jensen. Sauer couldn't pull it loose, but OJ has it. Out front, rebound. Sauer. Johnson stays back. Avoids the 2-on-1 the other way. Plays him into the corner. OJ flips it around for Lex. Lifted the stick the right time. Jensen will pressure him. By Carey, but Johnson there. Vinny up for Jensen. Just lost the handle on it, but Sauer there to pressure. Knocked away by OJ. Picked up by Johnson. They go for a change as OJ presses it up. Looks up for Ort. Ort trying to break up after it. Tied up in some skates. This is JP. Ort. Pitko. With speed. On the lean. Walked his way in. Really weird trip there. But Bryant picks his pocket. Swings down low. First one there is Pitko. Pitko breaks. Takes some contact. Bryant there again. Pitko just getting all kinds of contact. Oh, that looked like it was going in. Cadbury. Or bodies flying all over the place. Kennedy leaves it for Lippert to Pitko. Pitko out of the zone. Touched out by Bryant. Pitko will pressure. Quickly to Ort. Ort cross ice. Here's Jans on the handle. Jans walks his way in. Jans, low shot. The door was shut. Crew breaking the other way. 9:36 in the second. Intercepted by Kennedy. Nice smart play by Jackson. Okay, we're up front. Gadbray cleaning up in front of Lippert. Cash flings it around behind the net. Played out by Briggs. Cross ice. Picked up by Gadbury. Gadbury walks in. Here comes Cash. Cash fires. Ooh. Tests the glove, and it needed all of it there. Stop Cash's drive. 9:03 in the second. A little ragged on the change. We're good to go now. Tell me. Restart with OJ. Peterson set to his right, Carey to his left. This is switch setup. D is back again. Carey there, unlikely to be beaten in a foot race by any crew skaters, that's for sure. Carey, Peterson tried to flip it out. A lot of bang in here. O'Shea and the takeaway, good poke away. Here comes Jensen trying to play it up the boards. Tripped up was O'Shea. Okay. I got Carey on for a hold. I think they should have sent goal, but Blades get the worst of it. Much sour. Oh, that was O'Leary. My bad. Deflected by O'Leary. So we're on the kill here. Good. Gadbury. Johnson patrolling in front of the net. Knocked it away. Good. Crew control it out. Gadbury sets it down. Gadbury, good. Off the back of the net. Griff will check it. Behind the net. Watch out front. That's where it went. Sits there. Lippert poked at it. All right. Still 7:29 left in the second. Ryan trying to pull it loose. It'll get flipped to distance. Mitchell will pressure. John chasing him around one side. Bodie Bryant meets him on the other. Here comes Bodie. Bryant bodied up. So we got a 5-on-3. No. Yes? Yes. 5-on-3 issue. As they get, I think, go on a cross check. Carey will be free in 15 seconds as Johnson chases him behind the net. Peterson there. Lippert shoulders it away. Carey's free. Carey will be right back in. So It's a double. They'll put JP in there for 3 minutes. Major? Double minor? I don't know. Exactly. Seem to have lost the refs here a bit. There wasn't an awful lot there. I don't know. There, is there a plates fans up there? We're good here. Okay. The 5-on-3, but Lippert right there. Good work by Cody Bryant just to flip that one out of the zone. Got 40 seconds left on the Pitco kill. Bryant right after him. Up to the top of the circle. Checked and knocked out. That was Gadry, I believe, that did it. 20 seconds left till Pitco is free. To the top, to the circle out front. And Lippert right there. Seven more seconds of 5-on-3. OJ, Peterson, Johnson. It's 5-on-4 action now for 1:30. So one of JP's minors was canceled out, it looks like. Nice play by Jimmy. Solid. In the zone. OJ tests it. Knocked away, OJ. Out front, knocked away by Johnson. This is Johnson. Out of the zone. On its edge. Checked by Sauer. Knocked loose the crew. Play down low. Lippert there. Good work by Johnson. They're even strength in 3 seconds. Gary breaks it in. So the refs hand the crew 2 goals to make it 3-2. Jans, O'Leary, and Jensen, Gadbury, and Kennedy. It's in the corner. Played out. This is O'Leary. O'Leary to Jensen. O'Leary breaks, trying to sauce it over to Jensen. Kennedy stepped into it. Good work by Jackson. Jan's there first. Jensen. Jan. Jensen. One more. It's out front. It's still loose. Blast this one. Jackson fires. Good look by Kennedy. Just wide. Jan's working at it. Stepped in was Gadbury. Good. Try and swing it out of the zone. Low shot and turned away by Lippert, who's on his backside. So, 2:57 in the second. It's a one-goal game. If you weren't paying attention, the refs gave a double minor and another soft call to the Blades that resulted in 2 goals by the Crew. So, a little work to be done here. Pitko will press it out. He's got Ort out front. Ort waits up. Pitko racing in. Fires. Low shot. Almost to Ort. This is Peterson's puck. Jimmy through traffic. Turned away. Pitko there first. Gone down low. Ort. Pitko. Ort takes it away from him. Ort looks for Bryant. Breaks. He's smeared out. Coop takes a shot. And now we're on power play. So Lex Kennedy out with O'Shea, Ort, and Jensen on the power play. Side to Jackson. Kennedy walks in, feeds across. O'Shea blasts. Rebound out front. It's still loose. Find it. Jensen. O'Shea calmly to Kennedy. Blades controlling the pace here. O'Shea walks in, fired low shot, rebound. Jensen right back to him. Brock again with the blast. Hard shot. Good night. That kid's going to feel that one. Oh, what a feed. What a feed. That was Sauer to Cooper Ort. Ultimate retribution for the Czech is a goal. So power play goal for Cooper Ort. Courtesy of Lex Sauer. Good puck movement all around. Sauer to Ort. Makes it 4-2. So we claw one of those goals right back. Center ice. Crew knocked away. This is Jans with the puck. Pack's trying to find Briggs at the blue line. Gets it back. Gadbury. Knocked away from him. Dash on his heels. Eaten up by Lippert. They hack away at it. It gets loose. Johnson with a good stick prevents the wrap. A lot of battling around the net. Johnson picks it up. Vinny flipped up. Just under Jansen's stick. Good recovery by Jans. Picks it off, feeds O'Leary. O'Leary trying to get a bit of steam going. Toe drag. Oh, boy. Good hand-eye by Pax. What they call it, a high stick. Looked like a goal to me. Poked away by Ort. It comes out to Carey, center ice. JP in his own zone will turn, put it right up and out. JP. Ort leaves it at the blue line. Okay, Brian. Okay, Bodie in after it. Anked off. Pitko will check it. Pitko works it loose. Bryant there. Press it up to Carey. Carey banks it behind the net. And that'll do it through two. Be back with you for the start of the third. All right, back on here. Third period action. Blades up 2 goals on the crew. It's Jensen out with Sauer and Oje. Cadbury and Jackson Kennedy. Not for long. Kennedy. Knocked away by Lippert out front. Stepped in by Sauer. Lex on the run. Lex on the lean. Good Sauer. Goal! What a pretty goal by Lex Sauer. You'll want to watch that one again. He had the lean going and then just popped it right over the goalie's head. Deft maneuver by Lex Sauer. 5-2. Good stuff from Lex. Played back by Brian and Pitko to Carey. Doubled up to the blue line. Work. Whoop. Behind the play. Pitko will pressure him. Knocked it away. Lift up. Bouncing puck. Good check by Ort. Pitko got a stick on it. Peterson working. He has got a chance to break a 4-on-2 the other way. Jimmy trying to feed it across. There's a little bit of traffic. We got had trouble the other way, but outside the reach of the Peru player who was out ahead. Five two. Blades are in control of this one. Need to keep working. But Chuck's right there for Briggs. Got Kyle watching. Johnson with the blast. Borgstad sitting on the doorstep, puts it in. It's okay, I think. Briggs' parents' side. There's a good one if you're watching from home, any of the Borgstads. There's a good one. 6-2. Johnson with the assist. And Blades are rolling. Gadbury flipped up. Touched up by O'Leary. This is Jans quickly trying to get to it. Gadbury flings it towards the net. Knocked down and frozen up. Oje, Freddie, and Lex. Cash. And Vinny Jones. Nice play by Oje. Knocked away by Sauer. Freddie gives chase. This is Gadman's puck. Helpfully picked up by Oje. Oje wants to run a little bit. Brock for toe drags it by almost by 2. Picked up by Jensen and not quite there as the crew pick it up. Johnson, good body positioning from him. Nice pickup. Johnson trying to just hand it maybe to Oje. There you go. Then he controls it into the corner, checked by Oje. Cross ice, Kennedy is man on. Takes it away from him like easily. Peterson. For Pitko, lost the handle, gets it back. Feeds Bryant. Bryant chopped it up. By him. Here comes Ort. Bryant. Pitko. Bryant battling for it and trying to knock it loose. Picked off by Ort. This will be Peterson. Bryant breaks into the zone. He's got Pitko across the way. He walks in, fires, low shot. Another one. Pitko checks him up. Knocks it away. Bryant steps in front of it. Bodie Bryant, head out front. Pitko makes space. Oh, sat there for a moment as it was lingering on the opposite side. Nice poke by Jimmy. Center ice, fires it into the corner. Griff there with speed. Comes across, knocked away by Ord. Get an offside call. 11:04. Jans plays it back to Kerry. Kerry across. This is defensive partner Gad. Very quickly up to Borgstad, bouncing puck. Briggs has it. Briggs controls it. Plays it back to Gadbury. Dash back to Briggs. Briggs plays into the corner. Jans gets to it. Jans behind the net. Backs. Looks to wind. Back to Carey. Down low for Briggs. Jumped over his stick. Gadbury there to neutralize it. But it's out. Carey. And now Briggs with the steal. Walks his way in. No. That was 1-on-3, but he was undaunted. Knocked away easily by Gadbury the other way. Good luck by him. So here, Lippert right there to shut the door. Johnson takes it away from him. Poked up. Racing is Sauer. Lex has Jensen. He's in the corner. He's open. Oh, someone got a stick on it as he was trying to feed an open Freddie Jensen out front. Johnson quickly over to Kennedy. Right back to Auger. What a look by Jackson Kennedy there. Picked up easily. Sauer with his second goal on the turnaround. Sauer heating up here with 9:30 on the running time. Now running time clock. Sauer with his second on the turnaround shot. So, hopefully we can keep this 5-goal deficit. Picked off by Jensen. Jensen, toe dragged, leaves it for Brian. Oh, that was Sauer again. Sorry. 23, not 29, not 23. Auger. Carey. Touched up by Jensen. This is Sauer. Oh boy. Lex. Jensen. Oh, nice pass. Hard shot by Auger. Taken away by Jensen. Lead for Carey. Carey puts it on net. Knocked away out front there. Carey thought about stepping in. Thinks better of it. The blood's in the water here. Peterson fires through traffic. That was a good shot by him and nearly deflected in. 8:14 on the running clock. Should be, in all reality, 7-0. But it is 7-2. Oh, nice feed out front. Bryant stuck on the goalie's pad. Gadbury maneuvers it back for Kennedy. Looks back for Gadbury. Gadbury looks to Bryant. Bryant pressed off the puck. Pitko slowed him up. Beats his buddy Gadbury. Gadbury got him in the corner. Puck chipped at. Pass. Checks him. A little bit of action up front. Picked off by Bryant. Bryant trying to start the break. Got tied up. Watch out here. Pitko knocks it away. Gadbury off the top of the boards. Pitko racing in after it. Checks on it. Kicks all the way out to the blue line. Carey and O'Leary there. O'Leary cross ice for Ward. Ward looks for Jams. Jams annoyed, but picked it up. This doesn't work. Ward still has it. Oop, backhands it out front. Sits on the doorstep for a moment, but 6:06. .552. The running clock. Griff will take it. Johnson, tough defender. O'Leary also difficult to get by. Carey wanted to go. Nearly picked that one off and went for a run. Okay, Carey back for it. JP swung around. JP with it. Nice pass. Right to O'Leary. Griff has Briggs as the trailer. The wrap will go. O'Leary with the wrap. Makes it 8-2. O'Shea. One back for Gadbury. Sauer. O'Shea. Called offsides. I think Jensen, they said, was in early, but I didn't see it. Freddie doesn't like it. O'Shea will take the drop. Crew playing up through center ice. Good back check by Jensen. And Sauer takes it away. Lex chips it out. It's in the corner for Jensen. Also pressures O'Shea. One touch it through center ice. The Crew race in with Gadbury already back. Played aside by Say June. Nice little play by Freddie to feather it by him. This is a 3-on-1 break the other way. O'Shea goal. No, just missed wide and low. Premature in the celebration here. Jensen tried to carry it in. Tough change as the Crew pick it up, but Johnson and Kennedy right on to stop it. Benny with the puck. 2:58. Out front. Jensen. There we go. Vinny almost went for a run. Knocked away by Sauer. OJ, check on it. Out front, shut down, goal. Leopard shut the door on the rebound. On the initial try, but the rebound kicked right to the Crew player and found its way back to net. Will not change the results here, but Coach Joe will coach him up a bit on it, no doubt. Picked off by Pitko, fed to right to Ort. Ort walking in, Cooper, goal from Pitko off the break. Ort from John. A3. Pitko, Peterson, or Bryant. Kept in by Carey. Carey banks it off down to Pitko, but around to Ort. Ort carries it. Fed to Pitko, well in front for Bryant. Yes, oh, there, nearly there. Peterson. Back around. Pitko and Bryant working. Carey step. Peters. Good. Good go. Backhand. Controls it. Walking. Fed across to Bryant. Down low for Wirt. Oh boy, they had a couple bites at it there. Almost. We'll see probably one more drop. With about 30 seconds left here. 8-3. Blades have been in control of this one from the drop. From my perch here. OJ. Rock. Trying to tie it up here. 12 seconds. Freddie. Good step. It's a trip. But that'll do it all the same. Nice game by the Blades. That'll restore a little bit of confidence. I'm not sure they lost any after the first game, to be clear. But in any event, a solid win for the Blades, who are in control again, the majority of that one. And we'll be back early tomorrow morning. I have to remember who we have. But I know it's Team PA tomorrow night. I think it's Bulldogs. It is the Toronto Bulldogs tomorrow morning. So it'll be an early start. I think it's an 8:15 start, a little earlier than today's start. So we'll get the boys fed into bed. And then we have a battle against Toronto tomorrow. Again, a seemingly upgraded Toronto Bulldogs team from last year's Brick team. So we'll deal with that tomorrow. But for tonight, 8-3 victory for the Blades over the Crew. Say June Lippert. Nice game in net.